It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show. It is our mission to try to bring you news that you could use. Today will be no exception to the rule. You can follow me on Twitter at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website is obnradio.com. And the 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. Without any further delay, we're going to jump right into today's episode. Hope that you had a wonderful Labor Day, the last official holiday of the summertime. So it's time to put up your white pants and get ready for, hopefully soon, some brisk temperatures. If you notice, the last couple of Mondays, we've been in AWOL, if you would. And we've decided that we too need a break from time to time. And so Mondays will kind of be our R&R day. We bring you programming each and every day. We will try to put something together for Mondays, but we won't necessarily have an updated version, if that makes any sense to you. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for some of the inquiries, and all is well on this end. The Panthers, with a huge win against Texas Southern on the 36th Annual Labor Day Classic, getting ready for their next opponent, Incarnate Word. That's going to be a tough game. Both teams scored in the 40-point range. PV, of course, 40 in their win, and Incarnate Word 41 in their loss. Very interesting. Panthers go on the road, and we'll have to see how all that one weighs out. Meanwhile, Jackson State coming out of the gate of the East, 1-0 on top of the division. Not the type of game I was anticipating coming from Jackson nor FAMU. I thought it would have been a little bit more point scoring, but nonetheless, well fought defensive battle, more or less of some lackluster offensive executions, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, you have Grambling State looking strong in their victory over Tennessee State, another strike for the SWAC, and Pine Bluff able to take care of business as they were victorious in their season opener, as well as Alabama A&M, what had to be the game of the weekend, 42-41 shootout over South Carolina State, and that was a very, very exciting game, nail-biter down to the last possession. So very, very good game in that case. I am struggling against Coach Pettaway, and I got to make up some ground and make it up real, real fast. I'll explain to you what I'm talking about when we come back right after this break. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics, and we'll be right back.
Drivers and bicyclists both have the right to be on the road and travel safely. And when we're on the road together, safety is a shared responsibility. State law requires drivers to maintain at least 3 feet of clearance when passing bicyclists. And bicyclists should always ride with the direction of traffic and follow all traffic signals. It's safer. It's courteous. It's the law. A message from the Regional Planning Commission Pedestrian and Bicycle Program.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the next 7 years of bigger and bigger enrollments, America's grade schools will need nearly 250,000 extra teachers besides those to fill normal vacancies. This great need, plus the growing public interest in education and improvements in schools, make elementary school teaching a more rewarding career than ever, a career that high school and college students should certainly consider. Education holds America's future, perhaps your future.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters: Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Helping Hands Lawn Service, the Hotline Press newspaper of Hempstead, Texas, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip, Daiquiri, and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mike Prince Show, Tuesday News and Notes. Before the break, I was explaining to you that I was in some dire need of help and support. I got trashed this weekend by the Guru. No other way around it. I end up coming up short 10-8 over the weekend. Coach Pettaway has a nice, comfortable lead. I fell short. Bowie State against Delaware State, FAMU against Jackson, and Georgia against Clemson. So now I am chasing Coach Pettaway, and I'm going to have to do some extreme out-of-the-box picks for this week to try to make up for some lost ground. And I don't know exactly where those picks are going to come from, but I got to get in line pretty quick. And speaking of getting in line pretty quick, it's going to be another big week of football action. Volleyball action is getting heated up as they're coming to soon to be conference play with roundups and everything going on that way. We'll keep you up to date on all of that information and beyond. We're going to hear from Rob Butler this week with the SWAC 2.0 report, Southland WAC report. Be very interesting to hear his takes on some of the crossover games between Southland and SWAC schools to see how things are shaping up in that area. NFL is about to kick off this weekend. A lot of people are casting doubt on my beloved Pittsburgh Steelers, but we'll see how it works out when the dust has all settled. Did you like the performance overall of Prairie View as a team? We know what Pass did, 384 yards of offense in the air, 3 touchdowns, and only sacked once. You heard Coach Dooley talk about the line performance. I stated out I was pleased with their pass protection. Wanted to see a little bit more out of the run attack. Coach Dooley was somewhat in agreement with me about that. But nonetheless, each game you're supposed to get a little bit better. They say it should be a huge leap between week 1 and 2, and we'll see exactly how the Panthers come out on all cylinders. Some matchups we'll give you later on throughout the course of the week. But Texas Southern will be at Baylor. They'll take on Baylor before they come back home and get ready to take on Rice. Even though it'll be at Rice, that's still technically a home game. They will be in the Houston area. And speaking of Houston, that following week, Prairie View will be taking on Houston Baptist, and that's a very intriguing matchup to me because for years, Houston Baptist, in my opinion, has avoided Prairie View. And the only reason that they took the game is because, of course, they feel like they could win that game, and be very interesting to see how that one pans out. I've had a big circle around that one since I found out about it. So we'll see how all these things shape out throughout the course of the week. Southern University did not excel on the offensive side of things against Troy, but we'll see if they can rebound as they get ready to move toward conference play. Lot to talk about. We just getting started. I am going to exit stage left for today, but do want to remind you that you can follow me on Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget, this is the start of our listening partner fundraising program. You can visit the website at obnradio.com, click on the donation button, and submit your support in any amount necessary. We truly appreciate it. We appreciate you for listening in with us each and every day. I am going to exit stage left for right now. My time is far spent. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Thank you guys so much for joining in with us. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.